What's up, everybody? Today we are going to be talking about detoxing, because I get so many questions about, well, how do I detox? What do I need to take? What supplements do I need to take? And I'm just going to break down how to detox properly and the smart way to detox, okay? There are 3 systems that you actually need to focus on when you're detoxing. Why? Because if you don't have these 3 systems down and cleansed, then your efforts are going to not be worthless, but they're going to take longer than if you were to have these 3 systems in your body working properly. The first system that I would definitely recommend you detoxing is your liver. Why the liver? Because the liver is the filter of our entire body, okay? The liver is where everything gets filtered. Your liver breaks down all of the toxins that goes into your body. The liver breaks it down. The liver is what supports metabolism. So if you're tired, if you're feeling exhausted all the time, you may be suffering from a fatty liver. And Americans are increasingly suffering from fatty liver, more than ever before. So the liver is the first place you want to start when you're doing a detox. The second thing that you want to detox, and listen, we're not here for my drawings because I'm not an artist, okay? Is the kidneys. Why do you want to detox the kidneys? Because that is where blood is detoxed. The blood in the body is detoxed in the kidneys, okay? And I call the kidneys the cleansing station. Basically, it filters waste. So think about it like, how can we call the kidneys? Like a car wash. You know, you go through the car wash, and your car is dirty when it goes in, and when it comes out of the car wash, it's clean. That is how your kidneys kind of operate. I'm not saying it like it's, okay? You get it, all right? So the kidneys will be the second one because it filters the blood. The key thing for the kidneys is to make sure that you stay hydrated. If you don't drink enough water, you are doing damage to your kidneys. So make sure you are hydrating. Janet, drink water. Okay, so make sure you're hydrating, all right? That's number 2. The third detox system that you need to detox is the gut. Oh my goodness, my favorite one to detox. Why? Because the gut is our command center. It's our brain, okay? It's the brain of the whole body systems. The gut is where digestion happens, so you need to have your digestion working properly. The gut is where nutrients are actually absorbed, and the gut is what supports your immunity and your hormonal balance. It all happens in the gut, okay? So filtering your liver first, because you want to make sure that your body's main filter is working properly. Think of the liver like your furnace system. In order for the air in your house to be able to flow through the house, there cannot be any clogs in there. So the liver needs to be detoxed, okay? And then in order for the liver, once the liver is detoxed, then you're gonna move over, and you can do all of these simultaneously. So don't think you can't do them at the same time. You can do them simultaneously, and there are supplements that I'm gonna be offering inside of my description to let you know what supplements you need to cleanse and detox your liver, your kidney, and your gut, okay? Now, the kidneys, again, you need to filter the blood. You can't be having your blood running through and not being cleansed. That's how you get sick. That's how strokes end up happening, because the thickness, your blood gets thick, and the viscosity of it is too thick. It won't flow through, and you end up getting clots or things like that. So kidneys need to be detoxed. The key to kidney detox: hydration, hydration, hydration. Did I say hydration? Because hydration, okay? And then again, the brain of the whole body, the gut. Your gut needs to be detoxed, guys. You cannot be you can't be taking supplements and expecting, if you have a leaky gut, if your gut is just not working, if you are having constipation, or let's say loose stools off and on, then something's going on in your gut. And if you're not having a consistent bowel movement every single day, every time you eat a meal, you should be having a bowel movement, but not a bowel movement like explosive diarrhea or constipation type. You should be having a regular, smooth bowel movement every time you eat a meal. that means your bowels are moving and working properly. If you're not having a bowel movement daily, and if you have a bowel movement, but your bowel movements are erratic, meaning that you're either suffering from constipation or you're suffering from loose stools, then your gut is not working properly. And if your gut is not working properly, then you're likely not absorbing your vitamins and nutrients properly that you're getting in your food. And if you're supplementing with supplements, then they're likely not working effectively because your body is not working properly, because your gut is not absorbing what it needs to absorb properly because it's not working right, and it's the brain. Okay? So, detox smartly, feel better, and live well. Take care.